Hey folks, how you going? Now I've got a strategy for you, a simple one that those of you that are trading the New York session, you guys can jump onto this one. It's not something that sets up every day, but when it does, it looks like a beautiful trade. It's a very, very easy one. Before I do that, can I just remind you guys that those of you that are emailing me about the daily energy clearing sessions, all you've got to do is if you jump onto YouTube and go onto the channel, see the subscribe button, or on the videos there's a subscribe button. Just subscribe to the channel, it's free. You do have to have a free YouTube account to do that, but what I generally do, this is the easiest way for me to connect with your energies, and so you then become a part of the energy clearings that I do in the morning, so that will then also happen for your family members as well. The whole point about that is to get rid of all the heavy, dense energies around you that will then stop you from manifesting your desire. So that's what we're working on. That's completely free of charge. The other thing is just a reminder to many of you, I've got the connectwithshiva.com website up. The broker shortlist, the downloads link. People have been asking me about the template. It's already here, guys. I will update this, and again with the blog as well. There'll be more information going through. I'm just working on quite a number of things right now, so I haven't had time to update this, but certain questions would be answered here as well. So the whole point is, if you can please just go onto the YouTube channel or to just jump on the website and be able to find information yourself before you contact me, that would be fantastic. So even with the video link section, I've got some videos out here. EMA 6 strategy, there's 3 videos for that, guys, so please watch all 3 of these before anyone gets in touch with me. And lastly, with everything to do with whatever I'm teaching criteria wise, everything that is part of the criteria for any strategy, I put that into the videos. So there are no written instructions for any of them. It's just in the videos itself. So that's all I have to give you. Now back to this strategy itself. This is simply just utilizing the EMA 50, so which is on my screen, this aqua line. And what I'm doing is I'm waiting for, well, I personally don't trade it, but what you would be doing is wait for around lunchtime or after lunchtime New York session, where if you see that the market comes down or goes up and crosses the EMA 50 line, what you do at the open of the next candle, you take a put end of day. Okay, so end of day for many of you would be, depending on whatever broker you're using, the last expiry that's available for the Euro USD currency pair. Now this is off the 15-minute charts. Okay, the beauty about this is for many of you that are trading IG or Nadex as well, what you can do is if you are somewhere here, say for instance, this candle expires, the cross has happened, so please make sure that you ensure that whatever candle that crosses actually does cross and close on the other side of the EMA 50, and then here you can either take a put at the open of this candle here, take a put for the duration of the day, so end of day 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or on Nadex or IG, you could possibly do a 2-hour expiry or so. And if you'd like to, you can always close that contract off or sell it off if you've got a great return. You know, whatever the offer is decent. So this, I've seen it be in the money more often than not. There's a couple of restraints to this that I would work on. One would be that if, say for instance, the market is consolidating and your EMA 50 is going through here, that's a no trade. You really want to see some degree of market movement, because what you will find is that after lunch, New York time, things tend to die off. There is no market maker on duty, and whatever's going on is pretty much your retail traders. So after that moves happen, chances are there's not going to be enough grunt in the market to push the market back up again. So you can utilize this. I would personally think this would be a better trade of Nadex or IG, but certainly I've been looking at it on for normal brokerage trades, and they look extremely comfortable for me. So see this one, this is a no trade. Here, this would have been on, when is that? Actually yesterday. This was yesterday. For you guys in the Northern Hemisphere, this was Monday for me, and the trade would have been here. You enter at the start of this candle after the cross of the EMA 50, and that expires below your entry, so that would have been a win. For those of you that don't know how to add an EMA 50 to your charts, here's how you do it. Go into View, scroll down, click on Navigator. Okay, so go up. Right at the top here, you might have where it says indicators. Click on that plus sign. That's going to open up your indicator list. And then right at the top there where it says trend, click on that and then click on moving average. Double click on it. Okay, that's going to open this little box here. So parameters, I'd like you to put 50 down. Leave shift at 0. The MA method, exponential from the drop down menu. Leave apply to close, and then here in style choose whatever color you'd like. Okay, and here you can select on whatever size or the thickness of the line that you'd like to choose, and then click OK. I'm going to click cancel because I already have it on my screen. Okay, and then you can X out of that. Make sure that once you've added it to your site, your chart, sorry, make sure you go into this box here and save template as whatever is going to be your default template. Okay, so just a few examples if we're crossing. Now, one of the key things with this is also make sure that you're looking for that cross only at lunch or after lunch New York time. Don't do it beforehand, because in this case, this is too early. If you would have taken entry on here, this would have easily lost. So after lunch, what we're looking for is that all the news releases have happened, all the major moves that the market is wanting to do has completed. Okay, so here, this is, I believe, last Thursday. See, this would be somewhere after lunch. This cross happens, market comes down. You would have entered on the open of this candle. Market end of day finishes down here, so you're still very comfortably in the money. Okay, what I like to see is where if it's coming down and I'm doing a put, I'd like to see where the market was up here somewhere, then comes down, does a cross, and then I can take an entry, because most likely we'll just continue going down south and most likely die off. Okay, same thing here. Look at this cross. I like to see these movements. If it's just consolidating, avoid this trade, because chances are this will probably continue consolidating. But in this case, it comes back down. These moves to me say there's a chance that this is going to go do this. Open of the next candle. Here, you win comfortably. Okay, there are a couple of examples where I've seen this sort of behavior here. I'd probably look at avoiding this maybe, unless of course you wait again where this does this and then you want to start off at the open of this candle, or maybe even at the next one just in case, because the consolidations could just mean this will just keep consolidating. Yeah, New York has been known to do that. See this day, there's no cross, so no trade. So here's a clear example of where, you know, when the market's just consolidating, you want to avoid that sort of trade, because this is exactly what can happen. Market will continue to consolidate. If you would have taken this entry here, that would have been a clear loss. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Develop your own criteria around it. Right now, so far, I've found this to work quite comfortably with Euro USD and Euro JPY. Just be aware, it's not a trade that you could bet your house off, but if you are certainly trading Nadex and you jump into 10 contracts or so, if you get a good deal, you can sell that off and make the difference. Or if the market is really moving in the direction of your trade, then certainly just sit it out, and by the end of business New York session, you'd be comfortably in the money. Certainly, please, those of you that would like to try, demo this for a number of days before you decide to put some live cash on them. And just here is again another example that this setup may not happen all of the time. but it is possible. So this again, this would be, I don't know if this is after lunch or not, but in this case, see how this was a move south and then the market moved up. This is not consolidation, it's not choppy. So here we would have waited for this candle to cross over, and then you enter a call at the open of this one. Okay, you can play around with the criteria. You decide when you actually take the trade, also for how long. But I find that close of business New York time is possibly best. Here again, this is somewhat choppy. By the time you get to this cross, possibly too early this one. By the time you get to this cross, it's also, for me right now, way too choppy. This is a massive, look at that, that's a massive candle. So for whatever reason, avoid the massive moves. This one I'd probably have, I actually know here, at some point here I might have considered this trade. See this here. Okay. Now here's the thing: if you would have taken and you decide with Nadex, if it's a 2 hour close or whatever it is, if you find that you've taken the trade here, the market's going up and then comes back down again. If at any point in time the market does fall below where you've taken the trade and you're getting a good exit price, take it. All right, so it's better to make some money or break out even than to actually risk it. Okay, when you start seeing this sort of behavior, that would be a pretty rough couple of hours. Even though this point here would have been nice in the money, close of business, you would have still lost it. Okay, so play around with this trade, but certainly this is something that I'm quite comfortable with, in my opinion. This one here, this is another one that you really want to be mindful of, because what this looks to me as is one, if we would have taken the trade on the entry here, we would have done a put, right? And the market ends up here. So what I'd like you to do is analyze this. Look to see if this will work for you in the way that you'd like it to work. This would have been very clear out of the money trade. So play around with it, but this is certainly something that a behavior that I've seen that's quite common, both with Euro USD and Euro JPY. Let's just have a quick look with that. There's no cross yesterday, no cross the day before, none the day before that. In this case, there isn't one either. Here, cross happens. If you took the entry here, you'd be very nicely comfortably in the money. So again, if you guys could play around with these, those of you that are trading the New York session, and please just in the comment section, let the rest of us know what you find with it, what the results have been, and if there's something else that you're seeing that I've missed, please let us know so we can all attempt it. I personally haven't tried this because usually it's 2 or 3 in the morning for me when that happens. So for those of you that do trade New York, this is a potential trade. Okay, so a couple of things that's coming. I have found a broker for the UK that's regulated, and chances are that the FCA have authorized the binary options trading on them. These guys are safe for all of Europe, and also at this stage they've confirmed that they'd be great for Indian traders as well, because they do accept them, and the regulation does exist there. At this stage, what I'm talking to them about is having a dedicated account manager. So this way, it's not where you're all speaking with different people. These guys are very heavy on wanting to work well with their clients, and they offer both binary and forex. They've got a pretty legit system. They've gone out of their way to show me the documents in terms of regulation and stuff. So what I am doing is getting details of who they would appoint to be an account manager, and that way all of you are talking to the same person. So there's just added guarantee you're not going to be messed around with. So that's coming this week as well. I'm still working on the Nadex videos. And I've had conversations with IG as well, which is the parent company to Nadex, and they've been talking about a whole bunch of stuff, and they've told me, because I have said to them creating how-to videos, and these guys are giving me further insight into their platform. So I'm going to be putting as much of that information as I possibly can into these videos, and when they're ready, I'll stick them up on the website so you guys can learn that, and then move forward with that. So lots happening on the spiritual front as well. Again, for those of you that do like the spiritual sessions in the morning and you'd like to be a part of them, please just subscribe to the channel, and that way I know who I'm dealing with. The other thing is a number of people have asked for certain spiritual sessions. I've got sessions that I do where we work with chakras, the overall massive clearing and stuff. So I'm going to just stick that up on the website on connectwithshiva.com, and we'll give everyone discounted rates of being able to do that. And there's also now lots more information that's going to come out on quantum physics, or how you can apply quantum physics to your life to literally manifest whatever stuff you want to. So extremely exciting time, guys. Lots happening. And thank you for all your emails, even though if I'm not able to respond to what's going on. But so many of you are having so much success with your trades and everything else in life. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be able to affect your life in a positive manner. So thanks for your confidence, and I truly wish all of you the absolute best in life. If anything, please be inspired about being able to live the most magical life that you possibly can. So go live it. Okay? All right. All the best.